Whoever asked you? I was pointing at him over there. You, Karate Kid. You look okay. Let's see what you got. No, I don't give lessons.
Assalamu alaikum. Sabak al-khair. Marhaban Jimien. Izayik, Amole. Alhamdulillah. Let's talk about UFC 284. Now I'm gonna talk about 3 fights because I'm gonna go forever with Volk and Islam. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm just telling you, I'm so pumped. Okay, so as people know, I'm extremely biased for Islam. I'm biased for anybody that's part of AKA, just to be honest with you. I'm a big fan of DC, and it just kind of rolled into Habib, and then it rolled into Islam, obviously. But look, it was a great fight. One of the best fights I've ever seen. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I personally had it 48-47. But in my mind, I had the third round for Islam. To be honest with you, I thought the only convincing round Volkanovski had was the 5th round. If I can be honest with y'all, and I'm not trying to be that guy. I hate because being biased does it does kind of manipulate the way things are you see in your head, right? And that's just the truth of it. But on my unbiased self, if I just had to be my judge, I would say 48-47. Islam won 1-2, 4, and then Volk won 3 and 5. With that said, Volk is a dog. Volk is a dog. His grappling was really good. His striking is really good. But like Islam said, he's going to run into knees. I don't know how many knees y'all saw he hit Volk with. He hit him with an abundant amount of knees. And the significant strikes, I know at the end of it, Volk did end up leading the significant strikes. But that was only because of the 5th round when he dropped Islam. It was 20. He had 20 significant strikes in that round. Before then, he actually was lower than Islam in significant strikes. Also, who's counting knockdowns? They say it was only 1 knockdown in that whole fight, and it was the 5th round for Volk. No, Islam dropped Volk. He even admitted it in the post-fight conference that he got dropped in the 1st round. And not only that, he dropped him in the 2nd round too. But that's just neither here nor there. But I think, in my opinion, Volk dropped him as well. It was a little, they say Islam stumbled, but no, it was a right hand that Volk hit him with as he moved in, and Islam fell. So that was the part that I was going crazy about. I was like, bro, what is going on? Look, this is not going to be any structure. I'm just talking. But 1st round, Islam obviously won with the drop, and he had a bunch of takedowns. Obviously he had control time. When you look at it from a judging perspective, right, damage is what trumps everything, right? But on the ground, he controlled him so much so that the damage that happened prior to that from the drop and the knee trumped that, and it included ground time as well. So you had to give it to Islam. It was no way. And then round 2, I gave it to Islam as well. I thought the knees, and I think he dropped him again. I gave it to Islam. 3rd round, I gave it. I in my head, I was like, bro, I think Islam got this as well. But I think that was my bias playing it. What happened is that when he did drop him, I thought the elbow. Tell me if I'm wrong here, but the elbow that Islam cut Volk with was in that 3rd round. And I thought that was the most significant part of that strike of that round. The 4th round, now this is what people are going to get crazy about. Now, Islam won that round easily, right? Before they got to the ground, Islam, he outstruck him, right? And then he had that beautiful takedown, which is big. And then people were like, well, he was on his back getting hit in his head. Look, he had control of his back. That is a extreme dominant position you would never see in fighting. Maybe, I don't know. Obviously, there's other promotions, there's other fights that's happened that I'm not privy to, but you will never see in the UFC, from what I've seen in my life, somebody gets stood up from having somebody's back. That is a fight-ending position. So you can't stand somebody up. You can't lose that. And not only that, if Volk was, I don't want to say he's in danger because he was throwing punches, but those punches didn't do a ton. There wasn't ending strikes, you know? You would never see somebody get lifted up from that position. It's just not going to happen. Now, so I gave it to Islam, the 4th round. The 5th round, Islam was winning that round. Volk was losing that round. And then he clipped him in the back of the head. By the way, I probably have a big ass scar on my forehead or not. I got clipped myself, so I know how the shit feels. Anyway, Islam got clipped and my fucking anxiety went crazy. I don't even have anxiety. But it went crazy. I was like, bro, what is going on? I thought it was over. I thought the same thing what happened to Usman was going to happen here. And I was just like freaking out, bro. I was like, this can't be happening. Wild times. Great fight. I don't want to see it again because Volk could definitely win this fight. And me being biased, I don't want Volk to win. But if it happens again, man, Volk has a good chance. He has a really good chance. But to say it was a robbery is crazy. Islam won that fight. He won that fight 3 rounds to 2. And possibly 4 rounds to 1, to be honest with you all. Yair Rodriguez versus Josh Emmett. Hey, if y'all saw my prediction before this, what did I say he was gonna end the fight with? It was a body kick, right? Yair was gonna end the fight with a body kick. Now, the fight in the sequence was not a body kick; it was a triangle, right? But I don't know if anybody saw, but the first body kick that Yair hit Josh with, it folded him. It folded him really, really bad. He got really hurt. And after that, I knew it was over. I was like, if he kicked him in the body like that, it was a wrap. And not only that, he had that beautiful kick, then, like a jab, the elbow. Yair was on a different, wavelength. I feel bad for Josh. I really do because, man, he's a good cat. He brings excitement to the division. He has a lot of pop. But no, man, look, Yair was on a different playing field tonight, yesterday. It looked really good. He looked really, really good. Finishing it with a triangle as well. Not to be like that guy. Josh was kind of done when before the triangle kind of came in. And I'm not trying to say he gave up. Like, that'd be terrible to say, but he was hurt bad. That body kick fucked him up. Like, it was bad. So, by the way, I'm gonna start keeping tallies of my scorecards now. From now on to the end of the year, I'm gonna keep tallying my scorecard. Last fight I want to talk about is Jack Della Maddalena. I probably fucked that up, versus Randy Brown. Bro, Randy Brown looked good. What was he doing? Dancing. Like, bro, what is going on? Oh, he looked good. I don't know if Jack has been tested yet for me to be like, oh, he's like the next guy. Versus like Ian Gary would be a good fight. Both of those guys are not really proven in my opinion. I just wish Randy Brown didn't fuck around. But look, that's just my thing. I might have some other shit to say later, but man, what a good fight card. Also, I did speak in Arabic at the beginning of this video. If you guys speak Arabic, tell me if it was bad. Tell me what I can work on. I'm really new to speaking Arabic, so I'm trying my best. Rabbinic Khalik, Masalama. You guys take care. Bye.